My child, something incredible is shifting in your life right now, and the reason behind it might shock you. You have likely been feeling a strange restlessness in your spirit lately, a sense that the atmosphere around you is changing in ways you cannot quite put into words. While the people currently in your life might not notice this transition or believe that something big is coming, the heavens are already moving on your behalf. God is intentionally aligning your path with a younger partner. And this connection is far from a random coincidence. It is a strategic and purposeful move designed by the Creator to fulfill a specific destiny that requires a very particular kind of bond. And this is not about shallow attraction or following worldly trends. It is about a divine appointment that defies human logic. If you feel this word resonating deep within your soul today, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel for more daily encouragement and to comment. Amen to agree with this promise. By doing this, you are letting your faith stand in agreement with what God is preparing to do. This alignment is a confirmation that your soul has been crying out for, and it is important that you listen closely to the wisdom behind this unconventional plan. Throughout history, God has rarely chosen leaders or partners based on what humans consider normal or expected. His ways are much higher than our ways, and his plans often require us to let go of our preconceived notions. Consider how he chose David, the youngest brother whom everyone else overlooked and ignored, to be king. Think about Mary, who was just a young girl when she was chosen to carry the Savior of the world. Even in the story of Ruth and Boaz, the differences in their ages and backgrounds did not hinder God's plan. Instead, those differences were part of a larger divine purpose. God does not look at birth certificates to calculate compatibility. He looks at the calling and the heart. You might have spent years wondering why certain relationships didn't work out, or why you have had to walk through seasons of deep heartbreak and confusion. You may have been faithful and loved others deeply, only to find yourself alone and questioning if you missed your moment. However, God was actually protecting you during those times of delay. He was shielding you from paths that would have led you away from your true destiny and preserving you for a connection that is spiritually appointed. Every door that closed was simply making room for this divine. Hello? That is about to occur. The person God is bringing into your life may be younger in years, but they are not young in spirit. They possess a strength, a maturity, and a spiritual weight that perfectly aligns with where you are going. Their soul has journeyed through trials and fires that grew them much faster than time ever could, preparing them for a partnership that is built on more than just surface-level similarities. This alignment is happening because God is joining you for impact, for healing, and for restoration. It is a union that will produce a testimony capable of blessing generations to come. You have carried silent tears and stayed loyal in the darkness, and God has seen every single moment of your sacrifice. He has been working in the unseen while you were being healed, and he has been growing this other person at the same time. Now, the time for your paths to cross is finally near. The age difference between you is not an error. It is a divine tool where you bring wisdom and seasons of experience. They bring renewed hope and vision. Together, you will balance each other, sharpen each other, and reflect the beauty of God through the contrast of your lives. Do not let the fear of what society might say speak louder than your faith. People may raise eyebrows or judge what they don't understand, but you must remember that when God writes your story, no one else is allowed to hold the pen. You do not owe anyone an explanation for a connection that is holy and sacred. You weren't called to fit in with the expectations of the world. You were chosen to stand out as a witness of God's unexpected favor. This person is coming to walk beside you, to awaken a joy you thought was gone, and to multiply the purpose God has placed on your life. They will see you for who you truly are, looking past your age, your past, or any flaws you think you have. They will honor the anointing on your life because they recognize that this connection is about more than just romance. It is about revival. Your two stories are merging to tell a tale of grace and miracles. So, do not resist what your spirit is already sensing. This is not about settling for something less. It is about rising into everything God has imagined for you. Your age does not limit His plan, and your past cannot cancel His promise to you. The alignment is divine. It is intentional, and the reasons for it will continue to unfold in ways that will leave you in complete awe of His goodness. The restoration that is coming your way is not just about making things better than they were. It is about God redeeming the very concept of time in your life. You might often look back at the years you feel were wasted on the wrong people, the energy you poured into situations that left you empty, and the seasons where you felt like you were standing still while the rest of the world moved forward. There is a deep ache that comes from feeling like you have missed your window or that your best days are behind you. But I want to tell you that God is the master of the clock and the calendar. He is bringing this younger person into your life as a physical manifestation of His power to restore the years that the locusts have eaten. They are coming to remind you that your spirit does not have an expiration date, and that your capacity to love and be loved is being completely renewed. This connection is going to act as a spark for the dreams you thought had died a long time ago. Sometimes we get so settled into our routines and our disappointments that we stop expecting anything new or exciting to happen. We start to believe that life is just about surviving and getting through the day. However, this younger partner is being sent with a fresh perspective and a vibrant energy that will challenge your comfort zone in the best possible way. They aren't coming to take from you, they are coming to pour into you. They carry a specific kind of fire that will reignite your own passions, making you realize that you still have so much more to give, to build, and to experience. God is using their youth to pull you out of the shadows of your past and into the bright light of a new beginning. If you can feel the truth of this message beginning to lift your spirits, please subscribe to this channel so we can continue this journey together every day. I also invite you to comment, "I am ready," to show God that you are opening your heart to this divine surprise. Your participation is a powerful way to claim this promise for yourself and to connect with others who are also waiting on their breakthrough. You may have spent a lot of time worrying about how you will relate to someone from a different generation, but you must understand that God has already handled the compatibility of your souls. While the world looks at age, God looks at the frequency of your spirits. This person has been prepared to value your wisdom, your stability, and the depth of your character. They are tired of the superficiality of their own peers and are looking for the very substance that you possess. They aren't looking for someone who pretends to be young. They are looking for someone who is real, someone who has survived the storms and come out stronger. Your scars, which you might try to hide, are actually the very things that will draw them to you. They will see your history as a treasure chest of lessons and your presence as a safe harbor. God is doing this to show you that His favor is not logical. It doesn't follow the rules of society or the expectations of your family. He is choosing to bless you in a way that is shocking because He wants the glory to be clearly His. When people see the two of you together and they see the genuine love, the mutual respect, and the way you flourish in each other's company, they will have to admit that only God could have orchestrated such a perfect match. This relationship will serve as a living testimony that God is still in the business of doing the impossible. It will prove that no matter how much time has passed, It is never too late for a miracle. Think about the peace that comes from knowing you no longer have to hunt for love or try to force things to happen. You can stop the endless searching and the constant wondering if you will ever find the one. God is currently working on the details, aligning the schedules, and preparing the hearts for this encounter. This person is being led by a divine compass straight to your door. They are being given a hunger for the kind of connection that only you can provide. Even now, they are likely feeling a similar pull in their spirit, a sense that they are being called toward something deeper and more meaningful than anything they have known before. This alignment is also about healing the parts of you that were broken by people who didn't know how to value you. Perhaps you were told you weren't enough. Or maybe you were made to feel that your value decreased as you got older. This younger partner will be a vessel of God's truth, reflecting back to you the beauty and the worth that the Creator sees in you. Their love will be a soothing balm on old wounds, proving that you are worthy of a love that is passionate, consistent, and bold. They will walk into your life and choose you, not because they have to, but because they cannot imagine being anywhere else. You must prepare your heart to receive this without guilt or hesitation. When the opportunity arises, do not shrink back or tell yourself that you are too old or that it is not right. Trust that God knows exactly what you need better than you do. He knows the lonely nights you have spent and the silent prayers you have whispered. He knows the desires of your heart that you were too afraid to even say out loud. This gift is His answer to those prayers. It is a custom-made blessing designed to bring maximum joy to your life. The world may have its opinions, but God has His promises, and His promises always carry more weight. As this person enters your space, you will find that the conversation flows easily and the connection feels like home. There will not be the games or the confusion you experienced in the past. Instead, there will be a clear sense of purpose. You will find yourselves dreaming together, planning for a future that looks different than anything you had imagined, but feels exactly like what you have always wanted. This is the beauty of a divine alignment. It doesn't just meet your needs, it exceeds your expectations. Get ready, because the atmosphere is heavy with the promise of this new arrival, and the wait is almost over. This transition you are experiencing is not just a change in your social life. It is a total recalibration of your spiritual environment. For a long time, you may have felt like a lone soldier, carrying the weight of your responsibilities, your past mistakes, and your future dreams all by yourself. You became strong because you had to be, but God never intended for you to carry that strength in isolation forever. The younger partner He is bringing into your world is not coming to be another burden for you to carry. They are coming to be the wind beneath your wings. They are arriving with a specific kind of spiritual stamina that is designed to complement your established wisdom. When your experience meets their energy, a new kind of power is birthed that neither of you could have achieved alone. One of the most profound reasons for this alignment is the way it will force you to see yourself through God's eyes, rather than through the lens of your past disappointments. In previous seasons, you might have felt overlooked or undervalued by people who were supposedly your peers. You might have felt that you had to shrink yourself or hide your true light just to fit in. But this younger person will look at you with eyes of genuine honor. They will see the depth of your character as a rare treasure. They will not be intimidated by your success or your history. Instead, they will be inspired by it. This is God's way of rewarding your faithfulness. He is placing you in a relationship where you are celebrated, not just tolerated. If this word is speaking directly to your situation and giving you the peace you have been searching for, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss our daily messages. Also, I encourage you to comment. God's timing is perfect. Down below, sharing your faith in this way helps to solidify the promise in your heart and connects you with this community of believers who are all walking toward their destiny. You must realize that this connection is a strategic strike against the enemy's plan to make you feel obsolete. There is a lie that whispers to us that as we get older, our best work is done and our influence is fading. But God is using this younger partner to prove that your most impactful years are actually right in front of you. This person will bring you into new circles and expose you to new ideas that keep your spirit vibrant and relevant. In return, you will provide them with the spiritual roadmap. They need to avoid the pitfalls you have already navigated. It is a perfect exchange of value. You are giving them the why and the how, and they are giving you the no and the next. This union is also about breaking generational cycles that have plagued your family for years. Often, we repeat the same relationship patterns because we are looking for love in the same old places. By bringing someone from a different generation into your life, God is literally breaking the mold. He is doing a new thing that doesn't fit into the old boxes. This person will likely have a different way of communicating, a different way of showing affection, and a different way of looking at the future. These differences are not obstacles. They are the tools God is using to prune away your old habits and help you grow into a more refined version of yourself. Think about how much energy you have spent in the past trying to prove your worth to people who were never going to see it. You exhausted yourself trying to meet standards that were never meant for you. This new alignment will feel like a deep breath of fresh air because you will not have to perform. There is a unique purity in the way this younger partner will love you, because they aren't carrying the same jadedness or bitterness that many people in your own age group might have. They offer a love that is more optimistic, more daring, and more resilient. They still believe in the impossible, and their faith is going to be contagious. You will find yourself believing in miracles again, not just because you read about them, but because you are living in one. As this person draws closer to you, you will notice that your prayer life begins to shift as well. You will find yourselves praying for things you never thought were possible. This partner is coming with a giant killer mentality, much like young David. While you have the wisdom of a seasoned general, they have the courage of a young warrior. Together, you will be able to take territory in the spirit that you could never have conquered on your own. This is the shocking part of the reason. God isn't just giving you a partner. He is giving you a teammate for a specific mission that requires both the fire of youth and the foundation of experience. The peace that will accompany this relationship is one of its greatest hallmarks. You have had enough drama, enough on again, off again situations, and enough confusion. God is a God of order, and this alignment will feel orderly. Even if the circumstances around how you meet are unusual, the feeling within the relationship will be one of deep, settled calm. You will look at this person and realize that they are the answer to the questions you stopped asking years ago. They are the evidence that God was listening, even when you thought he was silent. They are the proof that he has not forgotten a single promise he made to you. Do not be surprised if this person appears in your life during a time when you are focused on your own growth and your own walk with God. Usually, these divine appointments happen when we have finally surrendered our timeline to the Creator. When you finally said, "Lord, your will be done," that was the signal for the heavens to move. This person is likely on a similar path of surrender, being stripped of their own worldly desires, so they can be ready for a connection of this magnitude. You are both being prepared in the secret place, so that when you finally stand together in the light, your bond is unbreakable. This is a season of total restoration. Every tear you cried in the middle of the night, every time you felt like you were too much for someone else to handle, and every moment you felt lonely in a crowded room. God is making it all right. He is using this younger partner to show you that you are a masterpiece, perfectly timed and perfectly placed. You aren't too old for a new start, and you aren't too far gone for a deep, passionate, and holy romance. The best part of your story is being written right now, and the ink is the grace of God. Keep your heart open, keep your head up, and stay ready, because the alignment is manifesting even as you hear these words. This new chapter is about more than just your personal happiness. It is about the legacy that God is building through your life. For a long time, you may have felt like your story was only about endurance, about getting through one trial after another, and just keeping your head above water. But as this younger partner steps into your life, the narrative shifts from survival to significance. This person is not just coming to share your current life, they are coming to help you build a future that you once thought was impossible. Together, you are going to create a testimony that speaks to the power of God's unconventional grace. This is the shocking part of the plan, that God would use a connection people might criticize to be the very thing that brings the most glory to His name. The reason God chose a younger partner for you is because your destiny requires a unique blend of energy and wisdom that can only be found in this specific pairing. You have the roots, the deep, unshakable foundation that comes from years of walking with God through the fire. They have the branches, the reach, the flexibility, and the fresh growth that is necessary to touch the next generation. When these two forces combine, you become a tree of righteousness that provides shade and fruit for everyone around you. People will look at your relationship and see a harmony that doesn't make sense on paper, but makes perfect sense in the spirit. They will see a peace in your home that is so tangible, it changes the atmosphere when people walk through your front door. If you are feeling the weight and the beauty of this divine promise today, please subscribe to this channel and comment. I claim my blessing to seal this word in your heart. By doing this, you are stepping out in faith and declaring that you trust God's plan more than the world's opinions. Your story is being rewritten right now, and it is a privilege to walk this path of faith alongside you as we see these miracles unfold together. One of the most beautiful aspects of this alignment is how it will heal your perspective on your own worth. There were seasons when you felt like you were past your prime, or that your value was tied to how much you could produce for others. This younger partner is coming to show you that you are valuable simply because of who you are. They will be captivated by your spirit, your stories, and the quiet strength you carry. In their eyes, you aren't a finished book. You are a masterpiece that they are honored to study. This will pull you out of the habit of constantly trying to prove yourself and into a place of rest. You will finally be able to let your guard down and be fully known and fully loved without the fear of being replaced or forgotten. This person is being prepared even now to be a protector of your peace. They will recognize the battles you have fought and the scars you carry, and they will make it their mission to ensure that your future is filled with more laughter than tears. They will stand with you against the critics and the skeptics, not with anger, but with a quiet confidence that their place is by your side. This alignment is God's way of saying that you don't have to fight every battle alone anymore. You have a partner who is ready to pick up the sword and stand in the gap for you, just as you will offer them the wisdom and guidance they need to navigate their own journey. It is a beautiful reciprocal relationship where both of you are constantly being lifted higher. As this union manifests, you will start to notice a suddenly move of God in other areas of your life as well. It is as if this relationship is the key that unlocks a series of doors that have been jammed for years. You will find new creative ideas flowing, new opportunities for service appearing, and a renewed physical energy that surprises even you. This is because when you are in divine alignment with the right person, your spirit is no longer leaking energy through stress and loneliness. Instead, your spirit is being refueled. You are becoming more efficient in your purpose because you are finally in the environment God designed for you to thrive in. The world might focus on the age gap, but you must focus on the God gap, the space that only He could bridge. He is the one who took two people from different seasons of life and made them resonate at the exact same frequency. He is the one who took your years of preparation and their years of preparation and brought them to a boiling point at the same moment in history. This is not a mistake, and it is not a coincidence. It is a high-level spiritual orchestration. You are being positioned to show the world that God is not limited by our social constructs or our human logic. He is the God of the unexpected, and He loves to use the things that confound the wise to demonstrate His incredible power. Your home will become a sanctuary for this connection. It will not be a place of tension or walking on eggshells, but a place where your souls can truly breathe. You will find yourselves talking for hours about the things of God, the dreams you have, and the ways you want to help others. This younger partner will bring a sense of playfulness and joy back into your daily routine. They will remind you how to dream without limits and how to hope without fear. In return, you will give them a sense of security and a spiritual anchor that they have never experienced before. You are each other's missing piece, joined together by the hand of the Creator Himself. Do not allow any lingering shadows of your past to dim the brightness of this new beginning. If you find yourself thinking, "This is too good to be true," or "I don't deserve this," remember that grace is never about what we deserve. It is about God's goodness. He wants to bless you because He loves you, and He is choosing to do it in this way because it serves His higher purpose for your life. Receive it with a humble and grateful heart. Walk into this new season with your head held high, knowing that you are a daughter or son of the Most High, and His favor is resting heavily upon you. The wait is coming to an end, and the manifestation is starting to appear. You may have felt like you were in a long winter, but the ground is softening, and the first sprouts of your new life are breaking through the surface. Trust the process and trust the one who is leading you. This younger partner is not a distraction. They are a divine acceleration. They are the partner you have prayed for, wrapped in a package you didn't expect, but delivered at the exact moment you were ready. Your story is not ending. It is just getting to the best part. Every trial you endured was simply a setup for this great restoration. Stand firm, stay expectant, and get ready to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Your divine alignment is here,